Hello. Cha-cha-cha. Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. How y'all doing? Welcome back. So today's video is going to be all about how to do natural brows. What? Natural. I got a lot of feedback from you guys on Facebook, Snapchat, Twitter, social media. I was asking you guys if you wanted to see how I do Instagram brows or how I do natural brows. I've been really into natural brows lately. I don't know. I guess I became a mom and I became lazy. I don't know. I don't have time. So yes, I do all kinds of makeup looks for you guys on YouTube. But during the week, I wear minimal makeup, if any. I don't wear it every single day. And when I do my brows, well, when I do my minimal makeup, I still want to have defined brows. So this is how I do them. It's so easy, you guys. And I'm telling you, once you get the motion, you're going to be doing these brows and you're going to feel great about them. And you're going to be able to walk out of the house with the brows done in no time. I'm telling you, it is easy. Trust me. By the way, if you're wondering what I'm wearing on my lips, this is the ColourPop Ultra Satin Liquid Lipstick. This is one of my favorite formulas of liquid lipstick, and it has been for so long. Thank you, ColourPop, for putting this in this month's BoxyCharm box. This is good stuff. Anyways, I'm gonna jump right into how to do natural brows because I know that's what everybody wants to see, and let's jump right into it. As you guys can probably already tell, I do not have my brows on. So this is what my brows naturally look like. There's not like a defined shape to them. They're kind of just all over the place, and yeah, they do have some sparse areas and they need a little help. So this is the routine that I do when I want to have nice looking brows, but I don't have time to clean them up with concealer, use a pomade, all that crap. The three things that I have been using lately, which by the way, you don't need these specific things, particularly like brand wise. You can get the same type of product and I'm telling you it's going to look the same. You can even use an eyeshadow that's the same color as your brow hairs. I'm telling you. But anyways, this is what I have been using lately. This is the convertible brow. It's actually a wet dry convertible powder and pomade duo. I don't get where the pomade part is. It looks like this on the inside. It did come in a BoxyCharm box. I am in this color all the way over here. To me, I find the powder is easiest to work with when you're going for something natural. It's easier to just have a handle on it when you're using a brush and not make it look so heavy by accident. It's easy to adjust, move around with a spoolie, like it's a lot easier. That is the next thing that you'll need is a spoolie brush, which this came with it. And then you want to get yourself an angled brush like this. See how thin it is, but it looks like that. It's angled, it's thin. Oh, the heck. And a brow gel. As you guys have probably already seen me use this in a million videos, I have not restocked on the Anastasia Beverly Hills brow gel. I recommend that one. Also the Benefit one's really good, but this is the one I've been using. It's cheap, and you guys know I don't have. It was in here, so I'm using. It's not bad. It's the NYX Control Freak brow gel. So I'm gonna zoom you guys in. As you can see, they're not the most even on both sides. So, you know, we do have some fixing up to do, but nothing crazy. Don't be afraid. We got this. So, I'm just going to do one brow so you guys can not get confused. First step is take your spoolie brush and you are going to brush the hairs upward. So, we're going to brush all the hairs upward. We're going to go into our brow powder. Pick up our brow brush or whatever you call this thing. I'm gonna, with a light hand, I'm going to dip into this color or whatever color you're using. With a light hand, just dab in there, just like that. And that one or two little dabs that you did in that powder is gonna last you for a little while because That's the whole point of this. It's natural, so you don't want to pack it on like crazy. We've already brushed everything up. So the first thing I do with that color, I kind of find like the natural arch of my brow. So as you can see, it's about right here. I mean, you can kind of tell where the brow goes up. If you can't find an arch or like where you think your brow is supposed to, your brows are maybe completely gone or they don't even look like brows anymore, then just start here. Usually I don't recommend that, but as long as you have that light hand, then I think you're gonna be just fine. And I actually do it myself. So I'll show you guys how I would do it, how I did it this morning. How about that? Okay, so light hand. And I'm doing like, kind of like, I'm not dragging it. I'm doing little short, little movements on my brow. But I'm not gonna draw the rest yet. So I drew my little line, just kind of straighten this up. And at the bottom, as you can see, there's like some sparseness. There's no hair there. So real lightly, I'm just gonna kind of brush through these hairs. Still nothing fancy. When you're right about this part, take your spoolie brush and just brush that color into your brow. You kind of want it to all blend together. I'm gonna go back into the powder, 2 little dabs, and I'm gonna keep on with my outline. So this is your personal preference as far as like how thick you want these, how thin, but try to go with the natural shape of your brow as best as you can. And I'm gonna go back into the powder. I'm still following the shape of my brow, so we're just kind of going along here, going back, filling in little bits of spots that look a little sparse to me. I'm still brushing those hairs upward. I'm gonna go in and dab this a little more. Right here is where you kind of want to give yourself an arch if you don't already have one. One little trick that I've told people before that I actually learned from another YouTuber is when I'm doing my eyebrows, I make this face, like the angry face. And when I make the angry face, this right here should be more like this, not flat. So then it helps me kind of figure out where I should place an arch. So right here would be where I add, and you can already see a difference. I'm kind of brushing upward at the beginning and then feathering these out, and then the edges I'm like brushing down. Just kind of keep repeating those steps depending on how full you want your brows to look or how not full. I'm just going in with a little more powder, going in areas where I think I need a little bit more. I think I want to give myself just a little bit more color here, fill right there. But I'm trying to keep the naturalness as best I can. You don't want to have that line there, so make sure you fade that out good. And the spoolie brush is great for that. So that's what we got so far. I'm gonna go ahead and do the other brow and then I'll be right back. So I went ahead and did my other brow. This is what mine look like. And next step is brushing through them with some brow gel. When you do this, you want to brush them up just like you were using your spoolie with the brow gel. So I'm gonna start at the beginning here and brush them upward, really focusing on that front. And then this tip right here where I brush the hairs up, I'm gonna just take the top portion and brush this down and do the same thing there. So it should look something like that. Same thing with this side. Brushing the hairs upward and down just like that. Trick is basically making sure you have a light hand when you put the powder on. And then using as much as you can off of that brush before you go into the next color that you can as well. That will really make them look nice and natural, not like packed on with color. And I miss a spot, it's driving me crazy. that is it, you guys. Like, that is it. One little extra step, if you feel as though your brows don't look this clean when you are doing them, another thing that you need to also make sure of, where the heck are my tweezers? Another thing that you want to make sure of is that your eyebrows, you know, are trimmed up a little bit, or you know, if you got some little stragglers, you can go ahead and pluck those out. Or even if you get your eyebrows threaded or waxed and they've grown in a little, you can just pull those, you know, pluck those out. So once you like have your shape going, you could, this one still isn't right. You could just go in with your tweezers and get those little hairs if you have any, clean them up. Now that you pretty much have the shape of what your brows are gonna most likely be every time you fill them in. So just go in with your tweezers and clean them up so they look nice and clean. You guys, this is it. This is all I would do pretty much on an everyday routine basis. Brow powder, spoolie brush, brow brush, and brow gel. That is it. The brow gel will help the hairs stay in place and just still look like they're brushed upwards like this. And that's what you want. That's it. So I hope that this video was able to help you out with creating natural brows. I want to thank all of you for watching, and please subscribe before you leave. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I'm so glad you're here watching this video. I'll be sure to list everything that I used on my brows today in the description box below, as well as all my social media if you want to follow me, stat me, whatever. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope it was helpful for you. Also, as you already know, let me down in the oh my god, I can't talk. You know, in the description box what you guys want to see. I try my best to pay attention, you know, to everyone. I want to like do a video for every single person that comments, but it's hard to do that, especially being a new mom. So I hope a lot of you learned something from this brow tutorial. If you have any questions at all, please let me know, and because I love answering some questions. Bye guys.